At this, dude. Dad and I ended up staying in here last night. This sort of thing happened, I guess, twice last year, where I had to stay here and walk to work the next day. Now that it's happened multiple times, we've got a better plan in place.
Right there. I slept on the couch.
And it's actually really comfy too. So this same situation happened in last year, where we'll get some bad weather and I'll have to stay in here in order to walk to work. For those of you that are new, essentially my parents own a business in town. It's within walking distance to where I work. So instead of having to worry about getting into town from my house, I just stay here in the building that we own, and I could just walk to work, and my office is here, and it's all good. I've always thought it was such a fun thing to like have to work or sleep or do anything like that in semi-adverse conditions. So like if it's not sleeping in my bed or working, going to work, doing the regular thing every day, it gets boring over time. You know, having to deal with 6 inches of snow, walking to work, it's getting interesting, you see. Oh my. The snow is just extremely wet. Very wet, very slushy. Nothing crazy though, honestly. And it's only supposed to be like 33 today maybe. So it's not gonna get super cold. Cold enough, obviously, to be annoying, but not terrible. Oh. Stuff's falling off the trees. I'm gonna clean off the car with a broom. Guess I'm done. The snow's extremely wet. It's only like 10:45 or so in the morning as the sun continues to go down, or it's out technically, but as it goes down, temperature's gonna dip and we're gonna get a bunch of refreeze. So keeping the majority of the insulation off my car is a win. Let's go for a little walk while we're out and about. See the road, it's slush. Where stuff has been driving, it's very slushy. Because it was like rain, and then there was snow, and it was like a mix of stuff. But it's very slushy. It's kind of a gross looking snow too. It's not very pretty. I mean, it was until they started plowing and like doing other things, and now it just looks depressing.
Like, look at that parking lot. It's just sad, dude. And then we've got the pretty white trees, and everybody and their brothers driving by.
But as I think I mentioned earlier, it's not super cold, so like the melt has happened.
Dad shoveled all this morning, and I mean it's pretty melty, and that's why it's so slushy, because it's so, you know, not below freezing.
Got just cold enough for it all to pile up, and now it's just warm enough for it all to melt. People around here like to, you know, as soon as it snows, they like to get out and drive around. And when they're out driving around, what they'll do is they'll come to the Taco Bell drive-thru and, you know, order tacos. My job tonight is going to be making lots of tacos for people that are out and about. And see, whenever I start work at 5, and at this dude, a whole bunch of snow just fell off of that tree. I almost walked right into it. It's like a booby trap, dude. But as I was saying, start work at 5 tonight, and by that point of the day, the sun's starting to go down, and at this point, it'll be really dark. So it's gonna start refreezing. It's gonna be an interesting evening. There's not much of a theme or a story in today's episode. This is more of a join me in a blizzard. It's not even really a blizzard, it's just slushy. Earth-flavored slushy. But yeah, even though there was nothing, even though there's no story or no whatever, I hope you guys still enjoy it. The message is, stay warm. And also, watch this video next.